It's a pleasure to be with you today. Tatiana, you are incredible. You know that I repeat myself a lot, but it's true. You have such a generous way of thinking about cooperation that I think every scientist in the world has to have the same attitude that you have. Well, I introduce myself. I'm the mother of a boy with a rare disease called Stargardt disease. It's a disease in the eyes, in the retina, that can drive you blind finally if nothing good happens before, because it produces low vision, so it produces disability, but it's not one of the worst diseases in the world. When I had my diagnose, the diagnosis of my son, but it's the same than feeling like I was the person with the diagnosis in my life, in my history, in my body, also because it's my son. And so you will see that in every patient organization, there is a lot of people that say, I'm the patient, but they are really the parents, the mother of dads of kids with this disease. Because most of those rare diseases are pediatric diseases, most of them, not every disease. In my case, I decided to work for the disease of my son. And when we start working, trying to reach a treatment because the disease has not treatment, and to get visible all the condition of the Stargardt, I suddenly I discovered that there was a world of diseases completely abandoned, completely unknown for the world of the medicine, for the institutions, and for the world of the disability also. And so I became an advocate, a stakeholder for the world of rare diseases in general. So I work with people with Trimethylaminuria also. Even if it's not in my family, the disease, I feel it like something very close to my heart. And I have friends now, because now they are friends, that are working in my country, starting with the group of Trimethylaminuria. I have to say that our strategy, and we live in South America and Argentina, we are not rich countries with a lot of power and a lot of communication and a lot of science and investment and whatever, is that you have to organize yourself even if you are one person. You have to organize it. So now I see we are here, and you the patients, are a total of seven. And I want to ask you if you can tell me where are you from, everybody? Matko, Perkovic, Micaela Velázquez Sosa, Mebo Africa, please, if you can tell me your name and where are you from? Tisbo, Allen, Sabrina, Irumberri. Adiere Munier, I know her. Is the only one I know in this meeting. Because what I want to propose, Allen is from the United States of America. Okay, I think that we can help you in order to organize the rare diseases world in your own country. And let me tell you that maybe when you know about all the organizations, words of disease, blah, 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 you think that maybe the developed countries has incredible organizations. Yes, it's true, but it's not that true. Because in a lot of organizations and in a lot of diseases, maybe in the first world, United States, United Kingdom, France, Japan, you don't have nothing. It's very common that you find that there's nothing done, nothing organized. And that's because everybody is feeling alone. And that's because we are here, because we feel who can help us with that. I see that Mebo Africa, please tell me your name, is from Kenya, East Africa. I has Oscar Ikinia. It's a pleasure to meet you, everybody. I will take note of your name, everybody, And please, I want to tell you, I want to give you, and I will put it in the chat, my WhatsApp name, the number of my telephone, sorry, my WhatsApp number, because it's very easy to still in contact and to work together if you put messages in the WhatsApp. So I put here for you my my WhatsApp. It's okay. I send it to you. Please give me if you want your contact. I want to tell you that in two cases, we here Tatiana is saying that she has to leave the meeting because she has something, oh, an urgent surgery. So lot of good luck with your cat surgery, please. And she's living here. The phone number, her phone number, so you can be in touch with her in by WhatsApp also. Let me tell you that we are very proud here from ALAPA, my organization, our organization, that we became introducers of a kind of a strategy that is to help people in other countries to have organization of rare diseases as we have. We have an incredible good organization here in Argentina. ALAPA is a model of production, and we work with very less of money. So our our model is to work in no putting money, but putting intelligence and organization and strategy, and we can go together. So I have here that, if I am right, let me see. Oscar Iquinia is from Kenya. Oscar Iquinia is from Kenya. So now, Oscar, I will invite you, if you are right with this idea, to make. No, I answer. First, I answer. Do you have in Kenya an organization for all the rare diseases? A ONG organization, non-governmental organization, NGO. Sorry, NGO organization for rare diseases in Kenya, because maybe you have,
Um,
and maybe it is fantastic. I don't know.
no, unfortunately, we do not have. What we have is, the sufferers forming their own small non-profit organization, but there is no collective one for every one of them. I
Okay,
registered one for TMA for uh, order sufferers, and we called it Mibo Africa, but it's just a small non-profit with a few members.
okay. Well, let me tell you that maybe we can prepare a meeting with all the people of Kenya with rare diseases, and I suggest you. I don't know if you prefer to do it in English. I'm sure my English is not very good, but I can make my effort, and maybe I offer it to you to organize this meeting with people from Kenya, and we can help you to organize yourself. In Bolivia, there was nothing at all. Bolivia is in South America. There was nothing at all. It's a very poor country. And doing like this with our screening and our computers, we help them. And now they have an alliance, a very good alliance from Bolivia Rare Diseases that is working very good. It's very strong and very good. And now we're making the same from for Paraguay, another South American country. So I will offer to you, and even if you are from a very developed country, as Alan, that is from the United States, maybe we can help Alan in the United States to reach the work that they are doing now with all the umbrellas organizations, the big organizations, with some strategies that we make here that are absolutely easy to apply in wherever country in the world. So I will ask you now. I have the phone number from Oscar Iquinia. I know he is from Kenya, and I'm asking you, Oscar, if you want to accept to make from here, from now to
Yeah,
1 month or two
absolutely,
months.
absolutely.
That okay?
Absolutely. Anything that we can do together to make this, something big and something that can make, this disease known. I'm also thinking if we can petition the United Nations to have it recognized as a disability,
I
and so
have
that we
read
can get more funding, more research. Yeah.
I read here in the chat that you put that we need to petition United Nations to recognize this as a form of disability. I will tell you that it is recognized yet, because I will send you now here from Orphanet. Everybody knows Orphanet here. Please unmute yourself and speak. Let's do something rich, because you know that Orphanet is the bigger website for rare diseases all over the world. And in Orphanet, you have in several languages the website, and you have a resume for Trimethylaminuria, very complete, where you have a lot of things about the disease, and you have this thing that I'm putting now for you here in the chat. That is, no, it's not entering in the chat. I think that maybe it's, I don't know. Yes, it's entering. I put it twice. I'm sorry. Well, this link is the link to the report of disability for trimethylaminuria. So with this report that you have there, you can take it from the website. You can impress that, and impress is a word? No. ¿Cómo se dice imprimir?
Print.
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 You can, thank you, Tatiana. You can print it, and you can go to the Office of Disability that you have in your country and say, look at that. Trimethylaminuria is a disease that produces a very important disability, because we can't study, we can't work. It's a lot of things that there are a lot of things that we are losing in our social activities, and so you have to help us with that. So I ask you please to take, everybody here, this link and to put it and to keep it, because it's important in a place of your computer in which you don't lose it, because it's an important information about how you can defend yourself. This report of disability of Orphanet, and it's in English. It's very easy to understand, so I recommend that to you. Now that I put this here, I want to ask you, the people that still being in the webinar, to tell us about where are you from also, because if Oscar is okay, in 1 month or 2 months we will make a meeting with all the rare diseases that Oscar find in Kenya. I ask you, Oscar, to look in your Facebooks and your websites around you. What are the little groups of rare diseases that you find in Kenya? And please copy all the names of the diseases and send me it, please, by WhatsApp. And I will ask you the same for you. I see that Micaela is from Puerto Rico. Micaela is not a patient, she's a researcher, but I think she's very committed, because I can feel it in her voice, on her voice. Sisbo, I don't know where are you from, but please, if you want to speak and to introduce yourself, it will be great. Alan, we know that are from the United States. Ana Dieren, I know you, but please introduce yourself. I think that we can make an exercise and a project together. Here we have, at that moment, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries, because I don't know where is Sisbo, but I assume she's or he's not from the other countries. I ask you to prepare. Sorry,
Can I make
yes,
another suggestion, please?
please.
I don't know whether you know the application called Clubhouse. Clubhouse is like WhatsApp, but it is for speaking. You see the way we are speaking now? It is a very wonderful application, and I suggest that we download it into our telephones. Then we can be having regular meetings, daily,
Fantastic.
even weekly, even, yeah.
If you want to send me, please, the contact, because I don't know it, but I I really don't know a lot about computers and phones, and I am an old woman, but I can learn. So please, please, Oscar, I beg you to send me the link, and I will put it in my phone. Yes, fantastic. Adieren is from Puerto Rico, but now she's living in the United States. So we have here Puerto Rico, United States, Argentina, Kenya, nothing else, 4 countries. I think that with those four, at least, because Sisbo, we don't know. Sisbo, tell us about you. We can make an appointment from here to 1 month, and in a month we can have a Zoom with the people from Kenya that Oscar invite, and the people that you invite, and we can show you how to organize a an umbrella group of rare diseases in your country, because the way to advance is to have an umbrella organization. If you have a good umbrella organization in your country, it's very easy to continue working for each rare disease. So as you know, the I'm Mr. Oscar in Clubhouse. Okay, Clubhouse. I will look for you, Mr. Oscar. Uh, if I need help, I will ask your help, because I'm not good, as I told you yet, but I will try, and I will come. Um, what I am trying to explain to you, if we understand that between the 4 and the 7% of the population all around the world, and there's people that speak it's about the 10% of the population of the world, has a rare disease, and this number is growing because a lot of diseases are becoming rare diseases, in order that you can see that, for example, breast cancer is not a rare disease. It's very prevalent. But if you start to study and to understand the molecular basis of different kind of breast cancers, you will see that they are all different, and they have all different therapies. So what we are speaking in the word of rare disease is that every chronic disease is becoming, if we understand more about this disease, a rare disease, because there are a lot of ingredients about the molecular origin of each disease. So you will see that maybe in cancer, you think, well, now cancer is a big organization, and we have one organization for all the cancers. As it has nothing to do with me. No, there are a lot of rare cancers, and every day start to. I'm sorry about my dogs. Every day more cancers appears, because they are all different between them. So I think that the biggest strategy is to have a very big and strong and solid uh, NGO organization umbrella for all the rare diseases, and everybody can start it. I start one, and now we are more than 150 organizations between under our umbrella. 150 organizations under my umbrella, and I was only one disease. So everybody can, and you are not alone, because we are family here. The rare diseases world is a big family. So I think that we can make the same with other countries. As I am talking about the project for Kenya, I think that we can prepare the same thing for Puerto Rico, and the same thing with United States. I know a lot of organizations in the United States, but the United States are very, very big, very large, and so it's not easy to know about to know how to contact directly with someone that can help you in every state. So we can do it with all the state that you want. The big, strong strategy is to become a unique, strong network. So as a movement, as an international movement, because everybody here is part of this movement. You don't have to ask permission to enter in. You have no, I'm sorry, you don't have need to become a member and to pay in order to be a member or to have your credential. No, if you are a person interested in health, you are a part of the movement of patients, of the international movement of patients. So now, today, I'm knowing people from my own movement, from Kenya, from Puerto Rico, from the United States, and I'm very happy about that. What I can say you is that if you prepare the network organization, first we have the meeting with Oscar and the people from Kenya. I don't it don't matter how many people he can find in Facebook. Oh, there is a place in which there are people with phenylketonuria from Kenya. Well, let's see these people and let's invite to this meeting that we will have in Zoom. And the only limit is the language, and we can help each other. And so there will be groups in English, groups in French. Mon français, c'est pas parfait, mais je parle français. So we can do, I'm sorry, I lost my internet a moment. We can make whatever you need to become a very strong network, because there are diseases in which you have only 5 people in the world. These people has to be connected, and we don't know if these people can be one in China, one in Kenya, one in Puerto Rico. So we need to create a strong network. Is the only way to have research, to have investment for the research. If the industry see there is people interested in receiving these treatments, they answer, they respond, they are there. So what I think is big umbrellas organizations, one by nation, and inside of them, transversal communication between all the rare diseases, and also transversal communication between all between the same diseases in different countries. Like today, we are here from TMAU, from several different countries in the world. So these three approach: one umbrella big, one one inside the country with all the patients, and one for all the countries in the world, for all the global world, with every disease, is the perfect strategy. It's not difficult to organize it, I can assure you. And I think that I know people with trimethylaminuria. I know it's hard, but you have to get in power. You have to. There is a moment in which you have to say, stop. One moment. Maybe I don't know if you are moral people. I don't know if you are fantastic, bright, good people, brilliant, talented. Uh, who are you for judging me when I have a problem in my health? Está Oscar is with his hand on, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
talking about a conference. Yes, please.
I have seen that one way of getting attention is by having a conference. And it's a conference attended maybe by all sufferers and by doctors and, every stakeholder. Once people see such conferences, then they start taking, these things seriously. And it also raises awareness. And people, the sufferers, they get to know where they can reach out for help. And
I-
for financiers, they know where they can, channel their money for research and everything. So I suggest we have a conference, if we can, even if it is a virtual online conference, as we work to one day have a conference where everybody can meet in person.
Look, what I'm seeing, listening to you, is that you have an interesting profile for us. for leadering, because you are very propositive. And so I say yes to everything you propose to me from now to the future. Absolutely, we can do that. Yes, we can prepare this conference and to help each other. I am seeing now in clinicaltrials.gov that Kenya has now 580 clinical trials now in your country. So you are doing clinical trials. I don't know if you know about the clinical trials that they do in your country. FDA is a very important institution, and they have this incredible website in which you can, I will send you the link, you can see by country how many clinical trials they are promoting and doing in your country. And here I see that you have, I will put it, clinical trials in Kenya. Okay, this is very important because we need that in every country. You have to develop the research. If you see, for example, I can do the same. Look, I will do it now. I will see in Puerto Rico how many clinical trials, and I will send you in a moment. It's very easy to do it, and I think it's very important for you to know what is happening in your country. Okay? For example, in my country now, you have 3,308. Wait a minute. This data is very important because you will see that the development of the countries is very different, because it don't have to do with the population, with the number of people is living in every country. You will see here a very interesting, I will see United States, and you will die when you know the number in the United States. Please wait a minute. Let us see what is happening in the United States of America with United States. Search. You have, well, 150,218. Do you see this number? I don't know if you are understanding what it means, the thing that I'm looking at the website. Do you understand me, or I'm speaking rare, bizarre? Please tell me if you are understanding what I am trying to introduce as a subject.
I'm a little bit confused.
Tell me.
The clinical trials, because I had not thought about the clinical trials before. Like, what is the purpose of looking for the amount of clinical trials? It
The
hadn't popped
purpose
up.
is to
Mhm.
know what is happening with the research in your country, the
Okay.
translational research, because we have to change those numbers. We need to change those numbers. We need that this number grows. Uh, it means that, how can I explain to you? Um, uh, those clinical trials speaks about a reality of researchers, doctors, clinics, hospitals that can be that can be ready to receive those clinical trials. And the industry of science in each country has to do with our health and our access to health. If you have clinical trials in your country, it will be easier that you receive when the drug is authorized. You will receive easy the medication, the medical help. If you live in a country in which nobody, in where nobody participate in this research, it's very difficult with the prices, the international prices, and all the stuff of the industry and the regulations to receive it. But if you are in a country that help to develop this industry of pharmaceutical answers for the diseases, you will receive easy your medicine. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain to you, Micaela. Please talk. Feel free to ask me more, because for me it's important that you understand the importance of those numbers, in which you can see that United States of America has more than everybody in clinical trials, and has to do with the importance of investment in research and in medicine. So we can help as stakeholders to develop the science in our own countries and to develop the access, having the patients in very strong and clear organizations in a big network of cooperation.
I think I got it. I think I'm understanding. The more clinical trials a country has, the more likely it is that with a big organization or a big, community of people that have a rare genetic disorder or any rare disorder can actually access help easier.
Exactly. And there is something that everybody has to have present, and this is that for many people, clinical trials are an alternative of treatment. Maybe the unique thing they have, because we have a lot of diseases that are absolutely orphan of drugs, as TMAU. So, but a TMAU has no risk of life. You have the risk of depression, of course, and it is a risk of life, the depression, of course. And countries has to understand the importance of the happiness for the life. When you see OMS, no, the health organization, no, ¿cómo se dice? Health World Organization, HWM, the Health World Organization, they speak about the health as an integral well state, no, of your psyche and your body and your spirit. Well, it's true, because there are people dying from TMAU if they are not, if they are feeling very lonely and very bad. And so we have to say, look, this is important. This is really important, and we need that governments uh, increase the participation and the compromise. And for that, maybe you have an essay, a clinical trial, and this clinical trial can help a lot of people that is in the level, in the limit of the possibilities of surviving with all this depression they have. But in parallel of that, of the research and the medicine and universities and all that we have to improve as patients in our own societies, because we are really responsible to develop science in our countries if we organize, and we can. And I can tell you that we can, because I'm not a person that came from the science. I came from nothing to do with science. I came from art, visual arts, nothing to do. And now I'm working with hospitals, universities, ministries of health. So you can give this big and strong punch to your society, and we can help. Everybody can help to advise how is the best way to work in different societies and to empower yourself. This is something. But in the other hand, you have to develop strategies for the people that is now today desperate. And so I think that you have to create a big network for helping in the psychological terms, in psychological terms, all the people that is feeling um, bad, not strong, and you have to feel strong and to defend your place. The other day, I read a woman with trimethylaminuria that was speaking about herself, and she says, "Stop! I am a very disgusting other woman. What's the problem?" And it's a way of like stop. There are things that are absolutely worse than that. I have a problem. I have a metabolic problem with a molecule, nothing else. So please, I will put you a limit. It's not easy, but you are not. If you are not alone, things change. If you start, when I remember when very far away in the times, in the years, uh, people with Down syndrome were very lonely, and I am speaking about Down syndrome. That is something that now everybody is empathic and everything, no? And they were really bad treated, mistreated by the people, by the social people in general, in schools, in places, in parks. They were very bullied, and they just start. The first step, I think it was in the media. There was a ¿cómo se dice? A comedy in TV named Gorky. There was a kid with Down syndrome and their family, and people start speaking. Well, we need a Netflix uh, film about a couple with or a story of a woman or a man with trimethylaminuria. Why not? Why not to do it? Why not to take a radio? You have to do it. So now we have here Bane, Hope Health Warrior, and I will ask you, please. I want to hear your voice. I don't know who. Please, someone can tell us something. Sibo, Allen, Hope Health, Bane, adhieren. Look at the example of Oscar. Oscar starts speaking, and now we have a little program. We have a project because he starts. So, adhieren, please.
Okay, so good afternoon to everyone. I don't know what time is it in your nation, in your city. Um, I just wanted to follow up on what you were saying about raising awareness. I know Micaela from Puerto Rico. She wrote down that the lack of information can cause lack of compassion, and I think that I'm not a researcher. I'm not a specialist in medicine either. Um, I'm just a normal person like everyone else. But I think that for us, we just have to raise awareness in our family members, in everyone around us, because if we don't speak about it, like I've been so quiet about it since it happened to me, and I've only been with it 4 years. And I started, first of all, after the whole desperation thing started going on, thanks to a psychologist that she attended me. I'm very proud of her because she actually, like, she started expanding herself to look for information on that, which was causing me a lot of pain with the whole anxiety issues and the problem with the whole smell and whatnot. But if we raise awareness in our social media, or we raise awareness in our family members, in our community, I think the more that we speak about it, the more people get accustomed to know about the situation. Regardless if it's TMAU or if it's any other disease that causes body odor, the more we speak about it, the more people will get accustomed to hearing it. So from my part, what I do is that I try to reach out to those that I have confidence with, And I try to tell them, if you smell something funny, it's probably me. And I try to explain. If not, I'll try to, look for ways or strategies to speak out to those around me. When it comes to work issues, I've had work issues. Um, I don't know if it's due to the smell, but I do have to be strong each day, especially when it comes to work, because I have had people not tell me directly if I smell, but I've seen with their I don't know, their body language, their expressions, their comments. And I think that the stronger we get mentally, especially if we reach out for some specialists, especially in the psychology area, where we can get stronger mentally to just, um, let me see how I can say it, to just reach out and be strong and be brave and be bold to say, you know what, this is me, this is my condition, this is my reality, and I just got to keep on living. So I think the more awareness we create in our social media and in our family members, the more we talk about it, the more people will get out of that ignorance about the situation. The more we speak, the more we send stuff about it, information about it in social media, the more people will understand that there are conditions other than TMAU that cause body odor. And it's not because people don't wash themselves, clean themselves, bathe themselves. I think that this community that suffers from BO, which is body odor, we tend to be more clean than everyone else because we have this stigma constantly saying, we smell, we smell, we smell. So we tend to be more cleaner. So don't feel ashamed of stepping out. Don't feel ashamed of reaching out to someone. I think that would be my suggestion for people here. And I'm happy to be here. And this is like super, super good for me.
I thank you, Adieren. That's great. Everything you said was like I was to embrace you, to ¿cómo se dice? How do you say? Embrace you? No. Hug you? No.
Yeah.
Hug you.
Yeah, you got me.
Okay, I'm sorry for my English. I'm sorry, really. Mebo dice, Mebo Africa, you can. Oscar, are you there? Unmute yourself.
Yeah, sure. I also wanted to say that I agree with
I
her
don't know what's
completely,
happening.
100%.
Oscar,
Can you hear me? I wanted to say that I agree with her completely,
yes, of
100%.
course.
Yeah, and I have shared a link. I have shared 2 links. I did my best. It was not very easy, and I overcame fear, and I invited the reporters, national reporters in a national newspaper, and did a newspaper article, which is both in audio and written. I have put it in the box chat. You can get the links. I can share the links again if you want. And it was not easy, I can assure you. In fact, I have not read it because I'm still afraid of reading it. But the reaction was wow, amazing. Sufferers from every part of Kenya, wrote to me. And being a man, sometimes ladies, I don't know, if you compare the ladies and men, ladies, they are more sharing than men. Men, they hide and die with their problems. So having a man also share, it was amazing, and people reached out and they had conversations. A lot of people were not aware about it, and I agree 100%. It is why I'm even thinking, a conference would even be, more out there. I'm also planning. I'm raising funds. There's a Rotary. I don't know whether everybody knows the Rotary organization. Rotary played a key role in eradicating polio in the whole world.
Yes, yes,
And it
yes.
does. Yes, exactly. And it does, amazing things for tuberculosis and so many other things. So I joined. In fact, yesterday was my induction to a Rotary Club here. They have a conference in July, an international conference in Houston, Texas, in July, and I'm raising funds. Hopefully, I'll be able to go there and maybe network with people, look for the top people, and share our condition and make as much noise as possible, because I think that is how we get funding for researchers to look into this condition. Um, People, there's so much in diseases, say like cancer and life-threatening diseases. But because this one is not considered a life-threatening disease, sometimes people don't give it as much attention as they should. But they forget that when you have something like this, you sometimes even don't want to live. We've had cases of people committing suicide because of having a body odor that does not go away. Many cases of rejection and depression, and so many sad stories. And well, if we all came together and had shared our voices, made movies and documentaries and everything to sensitize the world what we are going through, I'm sure one day there'll be a light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully in our lifetime we'll get answers. So, like she said, I'm also very happy to be here to connect with like-minded people, professionals, to see that we get an answer. Thank you so much.
No, that's great. That's great. I am taking now the notes for of your telephone number, because I tried to copy it, and I don't know what's happening, but I can. I agree with every word. And I was looking here that you was bomb blast survivor. What means that?
Yes, I was 20 years old at the time. I just got a new job. Coming from a humble background, I was very happy that my life had changed. Unfortunately, it did. I don't know whether it is for the worst, because that bomb blast, it killed over 200 people. And I'm
Wow,
grateful that, I survived. The building I was in came down. We were 15 people in that office. Only five of us survived. Um, I got this
wow.
condition as a yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've come a long way. I'm even able to talk about it now without crying. And as a result of the medications and the surgeries, is I think how I got my condition. I have kept quiet about it in shame, in depression, and we also have to talk about mental therapy. That is another thing I'm very strong at, because
Yes,
people in this
yes.
community, yeah, they suffer so much mental health issues which they undergo alone. There's a therapy that really helps me, and I'd like to share it with the community one day in a forum. We see whether it can be included in things that can help sufferers. So yeah, it has been a long journey, trial and error, doing this and that until here we are. And I think the future is brighter now that we are coming together and having this conversation.
Okay. Uh, I don't know. What do you think? I think this meeting is incredibly interesting, and very moving. I feel very moved, really, because of our meeting. What do you think, the others? What it fulfills your expectations, or you think that you want to something else? I don't know.
For now, I could say that I am shocked and moved, honestly, by. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I'm shocked and moved by everything that has been discussed today. I don't really have access to a lot of people who suffer from DMAO, especially here in Puerto Rico. So hearing actual people who go through this and reading all the articles and everything just falls into place, and I am so super extremely grateful to be here and to actually listen actively to everyone in here. And I agree that psychological help must be something for this community that's available, because so many people suffer from what it is to basically have a strong odor that you can't control. You can't control it. There's no cure for it until now. So you just kind of suffer in silence. And I think that psychological therapy would be an amazing thing, especially targeted for this condition. I still have not found anything. I'm looking into it. But for now, I think some Eastern practices have caught my eye relating this.
Wow. Yes, I agree with you. I feel the same. Um, I don't know. Uh, Oscar raised his hand again, or is from the other time? Please.
No, 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 please, please. That was the other. I'm also having challenges like you in technology. Yeah.
Well, we're two, so I don't know if Alan, Hope Health Warrior, Richard Vilota, please open your mics. Everybody, open your mics. Don't be shy. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Who can say something else? Richard, where are you from? Bane. No. Someone said something.
Listen, Florencia, I
Yes.
might have to drop off. What I would like to do is to encourage people to join Clubhouse. That application has done wonders for me. When you hear me talk like this, I would have been one of the people who, are told to speak and I keep quiet because I do not know what to say.
Great.
And I joined Clubhouse in June or July. I started getting on stage and crying. I think I cried over 5 times before I could speak one sentence. Then I tell people I don't want to speak. Two
Wh-
sentences, I don't want to speak. And slowly but surely, it just comes naturally. So if we have there and we
Perfect.
run rooms every day, people will talk, in fact, until you tell them now stop talking.
Well, do I think that we can do the two things. The club that Oscar tell us, we can meet it, and the other, to put you in our groups of WhatsApp. So I ask you, please, if you can leave your contact in the chat. Richard, Allen, Thisbo, Mika, Hope Health Warrior, because now here I have the contact of Oscar, of Adieren, of Bane, and of Tatiana, and nobody else. So if you put your contact, it will be great. A ver. Oh, ¿dónde está el chat? Acá. Okay. Well, do you have in your countries WhatsApp group for speaking about the disease? Yes, Tatiana says there is another option, and it's to send it by email. Yes, as you prefer. As you prefer. No problem. No problem. Can make it once general for the people. I can take care of it in a WhatsApp group. Tatiana is so fantastic. Well, perfect. Well, for me, the meeting was great. If nobody wants to say anything else, we can say goodbye as you want.
Do you
Tati,
hear me?
Tati,
Yeah, can you hear me?
sorry.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, again, I just want to thank you all for joining. I think it was a wonderful meeting. Well, Flo, thank you for joining. You were our special guest. At first, it was going to be just me talking, and then I thought Flo has very valuable insights and a lot of great ideas. So thank you for that, Flo. I think, as I said before, just creating community is the key here. So thank you. I hope we can just do a lot of things together from now on.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. I thank you for inviting me. I feel great to be with you, and I want to help. And I think that the reason, the sense of life is to help the others and to love each other. So feel community, feel together.
Anyone want to say anything else?
Thank you, Flor. We love you. Really.
Beso, Vane. Big kiss for everybody. Big kiss for Oscar, a new friend. For Micaela, big kiss. For Allen, that was in silence, but I send you. For Vane, for Hope, Health Warrior. For Richard Vilota. For you, Tatiana. For Adiel. A big, big kiss and be happy.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Have a nice day, and talk to you soon.
I leave my email again because maybe somebody don't have it, and maybe Richard Vilota or Hope Health Warrior or Allen feel uh, feel shameless and start speaking by this way. I leave you here. Give me a minute.
Hello, Flor.
Yes, Vane.
I have a question. And sorry for my
Yes.
bad English. Okay. um, I just want to know if in this chat or in this reunion, uh, we the representation about countries or what? But I see no more, o sea, no veo tanta gente.
This
And
is
I
a meeting of
uh
people that speaks English. So
oh,
uh,
okay. It's
only
only
in
for
English. Yes, only in
only in
English.
English.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we
Yeah.
can create all the representations that you want. Several countries, several continents, whatever you need, we create because we are humans. We are the protagonists of our existence. We have to uh, allow ourselves to activate, activate
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
Activate with love. We can change. Is to decide and to ask help for another, and we put together one and another and magic.
Yeah, and I think in this community, we can think about just having a person who acts like a translator in the people. So we can, I don't know, maybe talk in Spanish and someone is translated to English or the other way. So we can all meet and understand each other. I think that would be great. Uh, well, we can think about that.
Great.
Yes, hi there. My name is Richard. I just joined the group. I have a question because I missed most of the meeting. Will you be uploading it to YouTube?
Yes, it will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. I will share the link with the people who filled up the Google form. But if you didn't, please leave your email here so I can put you in the list.
Okay, sounds
But
good. The thing is
you
that
can,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
you can sorry, you can also find my YouTube channel with my name. So looking for Tatiana Gandulain in in YouTube, and you will find it there.
Where are you
Okay.
from, Richard?
Well, I'm from Colombia, but I live in the States. I live in Florida.
And your age?
I'm 38.
38. Okay. It's great to. I have you in another group, Richard. I saw you.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think because your name is very familiar to me.
Okay. Where would I leave my info? I've never used this platform before, so I'm kind of confused about how to use it. So where would I leave my email or anything?
Okay, that's
In the chat.
I am, yeah, in the chat. Are you in a computer or in your phone?
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry.
Are you in your computer
No, I'm
or
on my phone. I'm on my phone.
no, in your phone? Okay, then I think there's something like 3 points. If you click there, you will see an option that says chat.
Okay.
Um, I also leave you my contact. You can send me an email and I will just get your contact from there.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, perfect.
And anyone else that want to say something? Taira, Allen, do you want to say hello? Taira and Allen? Just hello? Okay. I don't know. I feel grateful and I'm here for whatever you need. My mail is in the chat and my cell phone also. I am always in contact by the WhatsApp. So please, if you need the help that you need, don't doubt. Take the hand of the other. For me, it's a pleasure to be there. So please, putting now her mail and her phone number. Please copy that. Take care of this data because it's very important. And I think that we have to meet again. Tatiana is saying you can also contact me whenever you want.
Yeah,
Taira is writing.
yeah. Whatever you need, you can contact me via email or WhatsApp. I don't have a problem with that. So please don't hesitate. You now have a flow contact and mind. So um, and always remember that there's so many people around you that want to help, including Flo and me. So please take that and use that. And again, thank you for joining. If you miss a part of the webinar, you can watch it on YouTube. I will upload it now when we finish the meeting.
What do you think, Tatiana? We have to repeat, I think, no?
Yes, definitely. We can organize another meeting, maybe in a month or something. I think the next step is to create a WhatsApp group and then just maybe try this app that Mabel Oscar suggested. Well, then we can organize another meeting and we can just have a conversation. We can have a webinar like this one. We can discuss whatever you like the most and you enjoy the most, of course. Well, of course, we can. I would be glad to keep in touch with all you people. It's fantastic.
I am thinking, Tatiana, that maybe because Oscar raised his hand, maybe Oscar can speak what he was thinking to speak, And maybe Oscar can close the meeting after he finish and to say goodbye to everybody. What do you think, Oscar?
Thank you. I wanted to maybe make a suggestion when you are when you're uploading the video, have it in two parts. And one part is just you, Tatiana, with the scientific and the medical part. And then maybe now you can have now the second part is this part when we are just, sharing ideas. Because if say I want to use that to, to share with other people to let them know and look at it from a scientific angle. That is just my humble suggestion. Otherwise, I must say I'd like to thank the heavens, thank the universe, thank the powers that be for you, Tatiana, and you, Florencia. Thank you, thank you. I don't know whether I speak on behalf of the others. I think you are wonderful people, you're amazing people, and may blessings be poured upon you so much for helping people who go through so much. It feels so good to know that there is hope somewhere. There's somebody, working tirelessly, doing research. There's somebody working tirelessly, raising awareness and doing wonderful people outreach and forming communities. Thank you so much, and may you be blessed abundantly, more than ever. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Great. Well, Tati, Oscar finished the meeting.
Yeah. Okay. So a big hug and a big kiss for you all, and have a wonderful weekend, and we keep in touch. Greetings
Fantastic.
from Argentina. Bye
Bye-bye. Ciao.